smash that like button. Right, I forgot I had die, I guess. Ouch. Oops. Oh boy, die, which color? Maybe I should be using the other pattern thing. I don't really care a lot. Blah. I should probably reuse those because, like, they're only in the intro. If I just slice that in there, ouch. Music time. Yeah, I've been working on old tracks for like most of today, and I didn't stream because I was like, oh, this will only take a moment. I'm just messing around. And I spent like 3 or 4 hours. Oops. Hold on, let's see which. Oh, right. Oh, I don't like that. I think making stuff sucks. And that I should just get someone else to do it. Okay, so I've been spending today doing final touch stuff with my rig, so like exporting and saving picture. Atlas Pages is rough. Ouch. Having someone else do it means money. Yeah. This was technically a quote unquote finished song before, but I didn't actually like how it sounded. And then I got halfway through redoing like part of it, and then I stopped, and that was like 2 years ago. But I don't know, I'm just trying to finish it for real. Maybe I figured I could use it for I don't know. I'm gonna use it for ending screen music or something, because it was suitably short. Takes about 1 minute and 20 seconds for the raid timer to go all the way down or something, apparently. And this one was about 1 minute long. Ouch. And yeah, I don't know. This was an old melody that I wasn't sure if I really like it or not, but it's I don't know, it's the one that I remember sticking in my head, so it kind of feels weird if I change it to something else. Having your own music for things like that is a very nice touch. Yeah, I guess it is a little bit fucked up when you fucked up and professional even? I don't know about professional. But I know a lot of people don't really do their own music or sound effect stuff, even for like video games, because I guess just nobody knows what the fuck's going on. Maybe I should. Hold on, let me see this again. I guess I'll save a new version again just so I can come back to this if I want. I'll take a look at what I was doing here. Okay. 11. Crunch. Oh my god, looking at Discord? Alright, I'm gonna put that away. Okay, I don't actually like how this sounds. Well, I guess I'm just gonna... Honestly, I was thinking that I would just go ahead and, like, stick the old stuff on there and be like, yeah, it's done, and then just not open this again. There was another one that was really old. So this one was from 2022, but there was this other one that I was looking at, and I was like, oh, maybe this would be a decent track to use, which was from 2015. I don't know, it was already finished. It didn't really need any changes to it, but I changed the instruments and volume of things a little bit, and I didn't like how it sounded when I put it as a thing in OBS with minus 15 decibels gain, so yeah. Yeah, that's about fine. PH. This originally had like some variation on the thing, but I don't know. Crunch. Me. Drills with my mind. Blah 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 blah. That 2015 project was so old that the patterns actually had names on them. This one's, since it's from 2022, nothing is named. There's just pattern 1 through pattern 55. Makes it a little bit hard to find things when I come back to it 2 years later, but, well. Oh, right, I was gonna... Yeah. See how it sounds. A little video. Let's see, which one was that? 53? Crunch. Crunch is you with my... Oh, no, it was 54. To just get rid of. Yeah, they're supposed to be stuck onto the end of something else. Let me know. I'm just gonna send them over to the Shadow Realm. I think I'm gonna just krill everyone, I'm not sure. But good, my file finally exported. Time to fix up idle animation stuff, but I hope it doesn't take 2 hours to save. Oh. Yeah. If you want me to rig something in the future, perhaps, I would be totally willing to do that. Might take only 15 minutes to save instead of 2 hours. Crunch. Okay, I'm gonna blast this into the... So I guess we'll save it as it is. Then I'm gonna crunch him again. Oh my god, he never stood a chance. Which one is that? This one. Meowch. Meow, man. I'm trying to not make this go into more of minor type melody instead of major, because it's not supposed to be dramatic whatever sounding. It's just the fucking ending screen music is what we have cursed it to be. Its purpose in life. But I like do that a lot, where I like kind of make it go a little darker in the tone or whatever, and then come back to the loop or whatever. But I probably shouldn't do that. Ouch. Oh, but then I have to fills you with my mind. Maybe I should just do whatever the fuck I want. Meow, meow. What was that one pattern? I guess maybe we'll just crunch up here again. There's another old chunk. Old chunks can go rotten when you leave them too long. Hello, Satan. Thank you for the water. Sploosh. Ouch. Maybe I should actually name these. Retroactively naming things? Ridiculous. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna open up another copy of FL Studio so I don't have to save a thing again. Let's see. Number 8. Is this one? When was I I don't remember. Oh no, 8 is the one that I okay. 8 is the version that it was stuck at. Ouch. Okay, that's the same track. Go ahead and just close this. Wishing you a good. Impossible. It can't be done. I mean, hello. I guess. I still don't like that. Let's just get rid of him. Again. Krilled him with my mind. Wow. Meow, 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 meow. It's the second loop of that melody, because before that, you just have it loop by itself. Again, time for part B. My least favorite part now. Switch them. Oh, wrong instrument. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, cat. Yeah. Okay. That ends on D, so then you have to do some shit. I mean, I guess you don't really have to. Technically, you could do whatever the fuck you want, and then someone will be like, wow, that sounds funny. And then we're like, it's experimental music, and then I curl them my lasers. Okay, kitty cat. He stopped yapping and he started purring. I think he just likes being gripped firmly. Not really sure what the deal with cats. Quite fucked up and evil. Some cats love the squish. We're just gonna do the same thing. Same thing that I already had blinked out. No, I don't know. Maybe I should change this one then. Some loves when I just cup his little face like a hamburger. Oh. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. I'll chuck this one in here again. No, I don't like him. You may be thinking, wow, that was pretty quick. It was in fact. Oh, kitty cat. Get out of here. Come on. I'm reminded of like sometimes when you see some cat groomer folks put like a tube sock thing on the kitty's head. Oh. I guess what was that one? 40, 50 something. I'll just chuck this in here anyway. Was it need to the same instrument as like at the start, but with short notes. Crunch. Okay, no, that's like overlapping the notes. Never mind. Fills you with my ouch. Hello, Critical. Welcome to I don't know. Welcome to Tuesday. We have 34 minutes left until Tuesday expires. Yeah, I don't know. Welcome to I invited you over to my house, but turns out I'm actually a boring person and I don't have much I don't have many activities to do at my house, and I'm just like, oh, I guess you want to watch me do thing, and then you out of politeness be like, oh, okay, I mean, meowch. Oh. grow up with 5 different Nintendo consoles and can't be like, oh, you want to play through insert video game co-op crunch. What I was referring to was the fact that most of the stuff I play is single player games, and I don't know, I think all the normie friends were not interested in playing. They're probably not going to be interested in playing insert weird little indie game thing. And then whenever I go to other goob shits houses, they all had they all had some co-op video game stuff. I don't have no Xbox Halo shit. Anyway, and then I killed you with my mind. It was very painful. Which is to say, it was full of window panes. You may have gotten lacerated by this attack. Maybe I should just crunch this into a singularity. And we're going to unsave this. What do I have on this one? Oh. Oops. And then I'm gonna have to like finish this off somehow. Oops. I never made any drum variations either. It's just the same drum loop over and over. Well, except for this one at the start. Oh yeah, it sounds a little funny. We'll go ahead and do that thing that we did. I'll just put the same 4 times. Oh, hello Yuki, welcome to here. Welcome to Bell Studio 11. And this is a 2011 program software. Ouch. My cousin got the old Xbox from a neighbor, my boyfriend at the time, at like 12 Lamau, helped me buy a refurbished Xbox 360. Oh, wow. My brother and I used to kind of take turns on the controller, but since I was much younger and less experienced, I died nearly instantly anyway. Oh, real classic Mario Luigi gameplay. Mario dies and it's Luigi's turn. I mean, yeah. You got the PS2 from another cousin? You had to move around a lot. I don't know, can't really recall if my mom probably bought it off him. The only console we had for like 15 years was an NES that we got from someone and we got it when the N64 was in stores. So it came with 3 games. It came with Tetris, came with Duck Hunt / Mario Pack-In, and it came with this little charades game called Win, Lose, or Draw. Draw, because you draw with the controller, not a real pencil. It was a pun. It was based on some like little known TV game show thing that no one gives a shit about. It was a 2-player only game. No, actually, I guess there was a CPU in it, but fucking whatever. Anyway, I didn't actually like most, or like, none of those games was particularly awe-inducing to me or whatever. The original Mario Bros. It's I don't know, it's a platformer. Duck Hunt is Duck Hunt. Never actually finished beat Mario Bros. 1. Ouch. I think I'll melt. Maybe I'll just. Maybe if I just. I don't know. I think I'll just explode. That's what I'll do. Perhaps. Not super wild over platformers. I mean, you may have seen me play Mega Man, at least one Mega Man game before. Rising Arpeggio, where? This thing? That's the, it's basically the baseline. It used to just be something like this. And then I decided it was too basic sometime 2 years ago, and I changed it to another thing. Anyway, I think writing music sucks, and I hate it. No, it's just, I think making... I said this earlier, like 5 minutes ago. Making things sucks, horrible, wretched even. Boinky. Most of my experience with NES games was from plug-and-play consoles. 64 was reserved for visiting cousins. Most of the stuff I played was on a computer. We did get a Game Boy Pocket and a Game Boy Color at some point. And then we got a Game Boy Advance, and then we got the Game Boy Advance. It was like actually still a relevant console. So when we got the Game Boy Pocket and the Game Boy Color, that still was like, it was whatever. It didn't fucking matter because stores didn't sell games for them anymore. So we had Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Silver, and the Game Boy port of Toy Story 1 was the platformer thing. Not very good. The Sega Genesis and SNES versions, I guess, are probably fine. I never played them. Anyway, yeah, that was it. Just those 4 games. I don't know, Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon are kind of whatever in my TBH. I don't know, I guess Silver's fine. But like, yeah, those weren't really the games that I wanted to play, you know. We got a GB, but it's someone, when I say we got, what I mean is that someone gave them to us, and thus our parents could not reject it because it's like, oh, it's a gift. You can't just say no and slap it out of the hand of the child, whatever. Because they wouldn't buy us consoles or handhelds. They finally cracked after What was it? So the Game Boy Advance was like was the base model, and the person giving it to us was because their family had 2 or 3 SPs already, so they didn't need the Game Boy Advance anymore. Anyway, then that was like they were actually still selling Game Boy. They hadn't come out with the DS yet, so that was when I was actually able to get games for it that were like relevant. So I got something like, I don't know, Battle Network 6 and I don't know, I got some games. Sonic Advance 3 and Sonic Advance 1. I got them out of order. I lost my copy of Sonic Advance 3 somehow. Nostalgic memories of playing Game Boy Tetris in the back of the car and desperately trying to get enough light to hit the screen to see. Oh, that's right. I guess our friend did give us a copy of Mario Golf at some point, but at that point I already had like Game Boy Advance games. Are you scooting? I'm fine, I think. Man. Blah. I was supposed to be clicking on stuff. Clicking buttons? I can't believe this. There's this empty space here. We'll make some other instrument fill that in probably. Ad break in 4 minutes, meowch. Oh, I forgot to read that. Pokemon Blue and Gold are like the only games I played when I was young. Gold didn't save well and had to restart a lot. Oh. I think our copies of Red and Blue, I don't think we really gave. Okay, so we like beat them both and like did the Hacker Man get Mew by glitching the game shit and like whatever, and it's like meh. And then I think at some point it was like, oh whatever, we don't like, I don't care about that save file. We let the little kiddo creatures play on it and overwrite our saves because I don't know, fucking who cares. We can just beat the entire Elite Four everything shit again and glitch out another Mew. I mean, ouch. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, we also had a copy of Pokemon Diamonds, quote unquote. I mean, Telefang Power in Chinese. And we had this Chinese pirate copy of Link's Awakening in Chinese. Did I say Chinese twice? I think we might have had. Oh yeah, we also had a Japanese copy of Mega Man Battle Network 6 Cybeast Falzar. We got these in China. These were also whatever acquisitions because I can't read Chinese or Japanese, so they were unplayable, basically. Because you know you have to be able to read to play video games. Kind of sucks. Also, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's any region locking stuff yet, or was there? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Blah. I don't know if it's even a legitimate Japanese copy. It might just be a pirate copy. The files are. The other two were obviously pirate copies. So I don't know. Well, that was most of the other gaming. Most of the other games was when my dad would occasionally buy some PC game from store, or like I emulated a lot of games, mostly GBA games, because it's what I knew already, and because it's easier to play on a keyboard when you only need to assign like direction pad and like 4 action buttons at most. You know, I can just emulate GameCube games now, but I was like, oh my god, the GameCube, it's got the funny analog sticks and he's got so many buttons. How do you do that? Because we didn't have controllers for the computer back then. Ouch. Yeah. Oh, ad's gonna start in a bit. It says 10 seconds, but it'll take longer than that because the ad thing has to wake up, I guess. I don't remember how this was supposed to. But... Ouch. Let's just delete this again. Yeah. Maybe I should just close this and then play video game. Hello, Emily. just gonna read that as a message. Very different from the kinds of gaming I got earliest, I think. Yes. Barely played any arcades either. The only arcade game I remember playing was like Raiden 2 or something, and I didn't even remember the name of it at the time, that one shmup. A lot of bootlegs that I never got in some street shops and stores. Kind of wish I got to play them. Oh, they were probably bootleg-tastic. Probably dodged a bullet. No, it's usually either just an existing game that's like been repainted over, or it's like something bad, something crunch. You know, it'd probably be good, or not good. It'd probably be beneficial if I could actually play piano or something, because then you can just be like, beat 'em on, bing, 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 and record some shit and be like, oh, okay, that sounds nice, and then adjust it afterward. But I have to, like, I can't play piano. I just said I can't play piano. I'm not. Investing time to build physical dexterity in playing a particular instrument just for the purposes of songwriting is not really something I'm interested in doing. I've been making some music sounding stuff since 2011 without knowing how to play piano. We already have 4 MIDI keyboards in our house, and our parents tried to teach me and my sister piano, as you do when you're I don't know. Seems to be common among Asian parents to try and teach your kids violin or piano or whatever. Because it's like the high class rich people shit or whatever. But yeah, we didn't want to do it, so we didn't. Meow. Like, I never bother to even plug in the keyboard when I make music. I just use my normal people keyboard. Forgetting I took piano classes? Oh. I'm trying to learn piano a bit later in life, but I got frustrated with I don't know, I just wanted to think of notes as numbers, but the teacher really hated that. Well, fuck that guy. You should have grilled him and eaten his flesh to really show him the error of his ways and shit. I mean, meouch. In Fortnite. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, what is it? So learning to play an instrument for the purposes of performance versus, or is it not performance? Learning to play an instrument when reading a sheet of music is a totally different skill from learning to play an instrument by ear for like improvisational, whatever, making up melodies purposes or whatever. Like I can play guitar and ostensibly still trombone if I look at a piece of sheet music, and I can play the sheet music, but I can't even play the Super Mario Bros. Theme melody without, it would be easier if I had a piece of sheet music. Or like, you know, without me just going like practicing it and then being like, okay, I can play this from memory now. Note says numbers. Super valid and vital for modern music theory, I thought. Oh, it's probably... So, say if you learned piano, each key would be like, I don't know, maybe you'd think of it in your head as 1, 2, 3, 4. How many keys are there? Let's see. Oh, I guess that's an octave. There's 8. No, 7 white keys until you hit the 8th one, which is technically the first one of the first whatever octave, da-da. And then I don't know, the black keys, whatever, we'll just fucking call them 1/2s or some shit. But like it makes more sense to obviously it makes more sense to associate them in your head with like positions on whatever, I don't know. So associate them with however the position of stuff you need to play the notes. But then the music teachers, they're always like, oh, you have to learn the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And it's fucking stupid and garbage because no one ever did that. I mean, and I don't think it's weird teachers. I think they're all like that. Because they all learned music at high class music college, music university and shit. And they're so full of music juice that they play 5 instruments or whatever. And they're learning a 7th instrument right now. They're learning to play bassoon. Fucking, I don't know. But like, I can't tell you what, I don't know. When I played trombone, I didn't even know the fucking, when I was reading the sheet music, I wouldn't know the difference between sharps and flats and not, whatever, normal notes. I was just, whatever. I was just like, oh, it's at this position on the staff. I don't know what that is, but that means I stick my arm all the way out for the trombone. Oh, this note that's in the middle of the staff, I pull it up to the middle. I pull it to 3rd position. And then I honk. The higher pitched honk. Ahem. Ahem. The one that's on the 2nd line on the staff, we keep it in the closed position and we do a low honk. Anyway, I don't know what any of those letters are unless I use a different scheme of, you look at it and you remember the guy said the little mnemonic and you're like, every good boy, dick fuck. Every good boy does fudge. Every good boy deserves fudging. Okay, so, but then you have to like go and count up and you'd be like, oh, okay, this one is, oh, I guess it's E. I didn't know that before, but now I know, and now I'm gonna forget it immediately because it doesn't fucking matter for actually playing the instrument. Wow. No. It's like, I don't know. Fudge every boy? No, wow. Oh. There's so many folks who can make great stuff, just clicky button on a computer and they writhe. Yeah, they don't like it when people are making their Skibbity Riz Ohio on Scream Tracker 7 or whatever. Meowch. and mostly played around with the grand piano we had until we sold it when moving when I was a kid. Then in my teens, I asked my parents to buy me a MIDI keyboard and toyed with it daily for weeks. Then late in high school, I took those piano classes. Well, after I already had experience with trombone, I sort of liked guitar. I hate because nobody explained I couldn't make music like Crush Footy on a cheap acoustic, or what a distortion pedal is, or that thick classic guitar strings can hurt way more than electric guitar low gauge strings. You never heard flamenco guitar music? Or I don't know. They call it, I think they call it a clean guitar when it's got no distortion applied to it. When it just sounds like ting ting ting. You know. You never saw them stepping on the little pedal and they had the amp. Well, I guess it's true if you've only ever heard the video game music. I could play relative scales anywhere on the guitar because of how finger shapes work, but I can't name the scale unless I like actually name the strings and what it does, and it stinks. Yeah, I'd give it a screen. I mean, I could technically probably, if I practiced a little, I could play, I don't know, I mean, the scales, it's just different note spacings. There's only 2 note difference between major and minor scale. And so it's just like, you know, it's like 2 2 3 2 2 2 3 2 or something like that. I don't remember. Something like that. And one of it's like the amount of steps you do between notes, but it's like, oh, it's a note. And then but then if you're like, well, what does each of them sound like? I'm not gonna remember what each specific position of the string of the thing sounds like. It's, or like, if I'm thinking of the note in my head, like, bah, I won't know which position on which string is that sound, and which position on which string. Bah. So like, trying to improvise something is basically impossible. Sure, my life would have been very different if I figured out electric guitars in my teens instead of 30s. Oh. Yeah. Maybe I should just close this and play Merrill Golf. If I haven't, I'm not doing any music anymore. I'm just yapping. Meow, hey guys. Fancy meeting you here. There's this other track that I was touching up that I was going to use for something. For something that I was going to use for this thing instead of the other one, and then I decided I didn't actually like it, but we'll listen to it real quick. For like 10 seconds. I mean, a minute. This one's the 2015 one. Surprisingly, it doesn't sound like shit for 2015. Even before I tuned it up. Oh, right. I did this thing where I sped it up. Not sped it up. It's the same tempo as just the drum beat. That wasn't in the original. I just did it for facilities. That's it. Hello, Rose. Welcome to... I'm not really sure. I don't know what's going on. Okay. music making times. Meow. Nah, I don't know. It's all right, I guess. Not really music making because this is actually 2 years old, and I'm just trying to update it or finish it or something. Usually, if I don't finish a song at whatever point in time, then I'm never gonna finish it. Probably because I hit a wall and I was like, okay, I don't want to work on this anymore. Meowch. And then I died, and it was so fucked up. What is the song called? It's something slightly inappropriate and also kind of dumb, so I'm not gonna tell you, or anyone actually. No one except for Muddy will know the name of it. Oh, hello, Muddy. My musics don't have... They all have nonsensical names. They don't have cool names like Stardust Cheeseball. They're more like... Instead of being named Stardust Cheeseball, they're more like, she cheese on my balls until I stardust. That's how I name songs. I've got to hit the hay. Okay. Critical. Have a good... Okay, Critical. Have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping by. Left a weirdly placed hand on the model. Gotta re-export it. Oh, mamma mia. Another 2 hours? Ouch. Maybe I should, let's see. So normally when you have, like, what is it? Well, I guess we'll call this A, B, A, whatever that's going on here. I should probably make the last one do something that's significantly different so that we can transition it to another thing. But copy pasting shit. I just want to copy paste shit all day. I like this tune. It's nice so far. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess it sounds nice in isolation, but like, I usually have trouble. I have trouble sometimes making bits actually flow together. For what was I doing? All right. Yeah, guys. Letter keys is not a command. Error. Manual input into your brain? Oh, fine. Okay. Well, have a good lurk, Muddy. Does that mean you're going to go stream? Nah. Couldn't be. Impossible. The ancient texts were destroyed. I always like that phrase because I always imagine that person / critter walking over to a hay bale and furiously beating the crap out of it. Oh. I'll go back to the start for this real quick so you can hear how the whole thing sounds. that's right, I cut off the... Whatever. So this TBH just was one of the ones where I just... Like, I said this already. I don't know. There's ones where I spend a long time on it, and then I'm like, I don't think I can... Or what is it? It's like... He's of the Cursed Blood, and I can't finish this track, and then I just don't work on it anymore. Maybe it'll just... Oh, I don't know. I gotta find some other shitter that makes music and be like, hey, take my... Let's trade unfinished songs. You also like the phrase going pound sand, ooh, whoa? Wow, so fuck that. Meow, meow. Ooh, excuse me. Not for the ooh reasons, just the idea of a guy going and hitting sand is funny. Oh, okay. Actual pounding? Actual pounding was when you punch sand. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Pound sand make bones stronger? What? I don't know what that means. No neck, you're not sex. I recall that being a training thing. Punching like a bucket of sand to toughen up the bones in your hands. Oh, actual bones. Yeah, not... Whatever. Probably something like you build up microfractures. Oh, hardcore manliness challenge to become even more... whatever. Ouch. Sand bucket challenge. Makes sense to me. That's like how running works with shin splints and stuff. Oh. I guess so. I guess you're right. Never mind. Would work well for Ocean Gate? I don't understand. I don't like how this sounds. We're resolving to the root note. Oops, you're not supposed to do that. We have to be able to infinite loop forever. I get you this little instrument IRL with, huh? What? What noise? Yeah, let's just not do this. Try him. Meh. Meow. Chiptune guy. A cartridge copy of Game Boy DJ. I don't know. I wouldn't actually be able to make use of it. I don't do like the... It's like that thing where people use a Game Boy as a synth and hook it up to their like mixer and shit, and there are like 20 different cables and whatever, and then there's just the Game Boy there, and they hooked him up to the cables too. I don't do any of that audio equipment and shit, so I was joking. I don't know what chiptune thing you mean. I'm just a hobbyist. And in like the casual sort of way, not the hobbyist as in the autism sort of way. A stylophone is a very chiptune instrument. Oh, this thing. Credit card looking ass? I mean, pocket calculator looking ass? Pocket calculator from the 50s? I think I'd rather have an automaton. This is a piano. It's a piano that you have to play with a stylus. Ouch. If you don't know what an automaton is, that's a silly guy. Oh my god, that one's Kirby. It's a guy. The note. You can play him. You play him by squeezing his sides and then his mouth opens up. Oh yeah, this one's Hatsune Miku. Ouch. Hey guys. You squeeze the sides of his mouth and it goes like, "Brah," and then you touch your finger onto this little bar and that like determines the note. And the pitch of the note is a little, I don't know, it's just a silly little toy, but if you do vibrato with it, then it sounds decent. But if you just do like flat note, it sounds like a silly guy. I remember seeing some YouTubes do videos with them, do their automaton cover. See Bagel Rabbit use a decent amount? Arg. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Oh, you can see the little speaker in the mouth. It's I mean, honestly, it's probably easier to play like than an actual instrument because you don't have to worry about, say, a violin. You don't have to worry about putting your fingers on the different strings or whatever, and you don't have to worry about like pushing down hard enough. Make sure that the note is nice and juicy. I don't know. Fuck all that shit. Yeah, I'm just here to have fun. Thrills you with my mind. Maybe I should just close this. I'm gonna close this. I'm tired of messing with that. Golfing time? Yeah. I'm gonna play ad. It's ad time in 3 minutes. I'm gonna do it right now because I'm doing setup, and that means I'm not doing anything interesting. Ouch. Aerial Golf. I'm not gonna put it on that category because another fucking Nintendo fan's gonna show up. Just do games and demos. Damn Nintendo fans. Cute art? Where? I'm gonna wait for the ad break. We're in the ad zone right now. That was just my desktop background for my tablet. Ads are over. Blah. Blah. I like golf video games, but I truly despise golf, and it's absolutely because of what golf represents. Old white people with lots of money? Yeah. Oh right, I was doing this thing last time. Ouch. Yeah. Oh my god, they skipped the walking into the course animation. Ouch. I agree, golf video games are fun though. Alright, suppose, yeah. Eating to keep it? Okay. Oh, did I read that already? Have a good lurk and a good eat and everything. Ouch. Well. Already did this golf course last time, and then I didn't. What is it? You have to. I didn't get first place. So fucked up, Nico. Can't believe it. Skrills you for nothing. This for Game Boy Color? Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to redo this again. Again. Oh, can't cancel after pressing once? Wow. Okay, whatever. Oh, I can't just give up the whole thing? Wow. I'm just gonna reset. Luigi. I did that one already. Played a fair bit of Mario Tennis for Game Boy Color. It was all surprising to me that they made these story campaigns with non-Mario characters. I feel like there must be story from the dead teams about that. Well, in this game, Mario is like the Ultra Champ, and he's untouchable, and we cannot kiss his toes unless we defeat all other golfers or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure why. But I think they stopped doing... They just made it like Mario characters only at some point. Wow. I've never hit it in from like afar. I don't think it was ever gonna happen. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. A tree right down? I can't believe this. Okay. Hit it on the left side of the wall. And then a whoopsie doop. Oh, it's still whatever. And that made it go extra far to the right. Golf course in my area banned Irish people until 91. Well, I guess America was like that. Was like that? I guess it's still like that. I think I can hit this? Of course not. Yeah, but Whatever, we'll go for it. Whatever. I don't feel like playing this. It's a golf RPG, which means that you have to grind so that you can make the ball go harder or whatever. I'm in the UK, the older generations here have a lot of problems. Oh, okay. I was thinking about Irish need not apply. TM. That was a United Statesian thing or something. They would put up signs saying that Irish people didn't need to bother applying to jobs because they would deny them if they were Irish. So it was like, don't bother. Oh, man. They've been absorbed into the white fold by now, though. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll just play. anti-Irish sentiment, was born in England, exported to the US. Still meet the odd anti-Irish racists here. Hmm. Yeah, I'm done streaming. I would have kept going until Muddy went live or something, but I don't like it. Good night. I'll wait for the timer to count down because. Bye. Really liked the music. Any Tatas Tuesday, damn.